Hi, Cancer Collective. It's Gwen here to do a full moon reading for you all. Yes. Are you excited? I'm excited. I got a good night's sleep. I think you all need one too. Like, I was all ramped up to do your reading yesterday, and then Spirit's like, nope, on the full moon, let's do it then, get a good night's rest, and then jump into the Cancer reading. I said, okay. So, breathe. Breathe with me, Cancer. You need to do that several times a day. I mean those big, deep cleansing breaths, okay? And slow down. There's a lot of messages here for the Cancer Collective, so bear with me as tuning into your energy. And I'm like, wow, there's a lot to say. There's a lot of cards that are wanting to come out. So maybe a lot coming at you, or doing a lot of shadow work. It just depends on your particular situation. This is our last supermoon of the year, so this is a big release, and it's also about the new you and feeling empowered, and also pouring gratitude and love into your own cup for where you've been and where you're at now. And yeah, let's just get started. This is a Cancer Collective reading, so it's general. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Don't try to make it fit your story. If it's not for you, it's not for you, okay? I do personal private readings, so reach out to me. All of my information's in the box below. Quick little email, a quick message on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll get you booked, okay? I'm here for you if you need advice. Thank you to my subscribers for all the love that you pour into the channel, for sharing the videos. Like, comment, share. All these things help the channel to grow, and that's what I'm here to do, is to get these messages out. So thank you kindly, and for your good karma donations. I fucking love you guys. So here we go. 3 messages from your guides, and then I have fairy oracle cards, and then we're going to do some clarifying with my wizard's companion tarot. Okay, 2 of your cards here. Color matching up colors, it's always important. These 2 are super important, and they work together. Okay, it's depicting the night sky and the stars and the clouds, right? Higher vision, trusting in faith, trusting in divine timing. Okay, this patience is a virtue, and that you are a star. All right, and that you have powerful guides and ancient light beings and ascended masters with you, angels with you, however you want to say it, okay? This card was reversed. So that's why I'm saying, like, maybe you just need to take a few deep breaths and realize that everything's happening in divine timing. And during these delays, what we think are delays, setbacks, redirections, it's a time for us to focus on self and learning how to balance this year. This is a year of frequency 6. 6ers are about refocus, balancing, the emotional body as well. It's a very emotional time for a lot of us. And trusting that you're exactly where you need to be in this now moment, and that divine timing is at play. So quit trying to push, pull, control, and allow the unfolding to happen, okay? So yeah, take a rest. Watch the rest of this video while not doing something, Cancer. Just rest, okay? And abundance is your right. Hell yeah, this is about your sovereignty. This is about knowing abundance runs to you and through you, okay? If you're feeling a lack or a limited mindset, the affirmation, this is one of my affirmations, okay? Today I have a green candle lit for abundance, for prosperity, for releasing limited views around money, okay? You could have been programmed from childhood about lack, okay? Victim mindset even. And that definitely was part of my healing, okay? So it is your birthright to be abundant. You don't have to struggle, okay? You will always be taken care of, okay? When I say abundance runs to you and through you, I say that a lot if you watch my readings. And I wonder if you all understand that. Take a drink here. So when somebody is, kind, gracious, generous to you, somebody's paid it forward to you, Are you continuing that mindset forward and giving of what you have? Or are you holding on to things too tightly? We don't take money and power with us when we pass. Okay, so does the buck stop at you? That's a question to ask with this abundance is you're right. That's what I mean when it runs to you and through you. Okay? All right. So this one was in the reverse, and this one's you're starting to feel this. It's when you're gonna see two videos clipped together. I don't know what I was just talking about that abundance mindset, and then the video went off. So there was a big message there for somebody out there about like the buck stopping with you, the abundance running to you and through you. And maybe you're starting to recognize and realize that because it's in the upright. Okay. I don't know what happened. Weird shit happens anymore in this matrix. Full moon energies, shot babies. So sorry if there was that little cutout right there. I don't know what happened. So, and then this third card from your guides is let go of your ego. See the interconnectedness, the graphing around this message here, okay? It's that inner outer world expression. Many of us are experiencing a mini ego death at this time during our ascension, and this one's important. They want me to read this one to you, or a few blurps out of the book here. With this card, your guides would like to remind you that your main objective during physical incarnation is to view all things as a part of yourself. That's that interconnectedness I'm talking about. Okay, when you are able to open yourself up to an awareness outside of the ego, you are able to see the bigger perspective of your being. And only then through this shift can you experience true joy and happiness. Okay. The human identifies itself by the body you are in, your physical surroundings, the material objects that you acquire, and how you perceive by others. Every emotional thought is seen from your point of view. Your guides and your higher self have chosen this earth dimension so that you can feel what it is like to manifest the energy of love and compassion while you are experiencing the emotions of isolation and disconnectedness. It is this great divide between the ego self and the higher self that causes sorrow and misery in this dimension. Okay? Everything is a part of you. Are you realizing that yet? Okay? So let's clarify some of these cards, but before we get onto the fairies' messages here. The patience is a virtue, which was in the reversal here, of maybe feeling a rather impatient. We've got temperance to clarify it. Sagittarius energy here. As above, so below. As within, so without. I mean, she's showing up here as the alchemist. You see that with all these alchemical symbols all over her and the gold and silver cup. Allow the unfoldment. Balance yourself. You are a limitless being, okay? Abundance runs to you and through you. You are created. Be patient, darlings. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. And to clarify with the Temperance card. The world. I mean, the wheel. Excuse me. Yeah, maybe a cycle of life is ending and a new one's beginning with this wheel. The wheel is turning. The wheel of fortune. Hell yes. Okay, so what may have been feeling unlucky is now going to be lucky. That sort of thing. And this does talk about finances as well. The wheel of fortune. I love that. 10. It's card number 10. Ending in a new beginning. And the divine is here with a cup of love. You're going to be patient. This is not just a romantic connection. The Ace of Cups is fantastic for Cancer to get. It could be a new connection. Even in business, it's could be whatever you're wishing for. Like your angel. No. You decided, right? This is a beautiful emotional connection, a kindred spirit, a soulmate connection this year, a brand new beginning, and you just are so wishes coming true with that Ace of Cups. Okay, so be patient, darling, be patient. Okay, abundance is your right. Okay, and it was clarified with the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. Okay, Page of Swords energy is he's young. this person's young, okay? And so learning how to wield their sword and can be very clumsy with it, so kind of can block their own abundance. We're talking about abundance with statements that express a lack mentality still. Yeah, and this can definitely be sometimes a gossiping kind of energy and like a self-criticism that comes out with this. Two of Cups energy is relationships that feel good, okay? It's that abundant, yeah, and mirrors in your life, the Two of Cups. So, if you are continuously in that lack mindset, you're actually drawing in people, places, situations that are of that same vibration. So, yeah. Very interesting that comes out for Cancer here. Two of Cups. Mirror energy. I love that for you guys. So, feel abundance. It's also, too, that what I was talking about, does the buck stop here with you, or are you continuing that flow? The abundance flow, the love, the compassion, the time, the energy, whatever it is that you have a plethora of, pay it forward. Abundance is your right. Two of Cups energy, you're attracting relationships that feel good. Once you get out of your head and into your heart. Letting go of ego is clarified with the Ace of Pentacles. Now you got two aces. Shit, that's awesome. This is material gain. Okay, it could be even a new job offer, or a settlement, money you didn't expect. Okay, these all work together. Letting go of this limited mindset, abundance flows to you, and here it is. After this mini ego death, with the Queen of Wands energy, hell yeah, that's the witch in my deck. This is being magnetic and charismatic and new. She holds the sunflower of new beginnings. It's about these two together becoming an entrepreneur, stepping outside of the fucking matrix, and I'm going to do what I'm good at, my creative pursuits as well, okay? Being recognized. She wears the crown of hawk feathers, so like a higher vision she has. She knows her magic. She remembers her magic. He, she, they, it, whatever. Five of Wands energy in the reverse. There's been a lot going on around you, okay? Could be negative energy, a lot of fighting, possibly, but this is in the reverse, so a change is coming. Or you've been battling with your ego quite a bit. Your ego voice has been super loud, but you're releasing that during the full moon. Continued delays and setbacks with that Five of Wands reversed. That's why you're feeling rather impatient. You're the Queen of Wands, babies. Queen of Wands, yeah, attractive, magnetic. She'll change the energy of the room when she walks into it. He, she, they, whatever. I keep hearing that. We all got masculine and feminine in us. Yeah, it's not gender specific, my readings. It's just a lot of feminine energy, feminine healing during this full moon, y'alls. Cheers. So, and on the underlying energy, when I was done shuffling and pulling cards for that, was the Ten of Wands. So you have been feeling a little bit overburdened in a situation, okay? Elk. Maybe the elk's talking to you. I usually say stag energy. This is priestess energy. It's about a leader I'm speaking to who feels overburdened living up to other people's expectations. But these light bulbs here are epiphanies and revelations and divine. Your divinity, your magic. Tens are endings and new beginnings. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles underneath here. This is about knowing your value. Okay? And this is my single, ready to mingle. Living in your truth with all this blue and red here. Okay? And King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. But this is... This king is focused on building his empire, typically out of their emotions, and a leader of the home, surrounds himself with richness in life, and justice is coming. Hell fucking yes. Fairness in a situation, justice, even lawsuits in your favor. Karma is at play too with that justice card. Balance with the justice card, okay? A situation that's being balanced, okay? the inner turmoil that you could have possibly been feeling, or the negative around you, was actually it was a part of you, part of your ego that you were healing. Okay? You don't have to live up to other people's expectations. This 10 of Wands is in the upright. It's not in the reverse. So release that. Do you, boo. Okay? So let's talk about the fairy cards here. I'll take these off for a second. They're just for reading, and I don't want my eyes to be like, I don't know why I'm even saying this to you. Like, the more I wear them, then my eyes become adjusted to this, and I don't want that to be a crutch. Okay? So these three popped out together. Pardon me as I itch my nose. Please stop tickling my nose for I know you've been doing some shadow work. Yes, I've got the Silver Sisters here, card 9. Time to take protection from toxic thoughts and energy. Okay, I did specifically want the green candle lit for the Cancer Collective. Basically banishing thoughts of envy or jealousy, okay, as well. And these two sisters, it's always a warning when it comes out. I've had this deck for quite a while, so be mindful of the energy around you at this time and protect yourself, because you could be being watched, people feeling envious or jealous of you and your situation. And like I said, don't worry. Like, you do you. Release their expectations. Let go. Detach. Fairy tale. Release this fairy tale. Whatever it is, this dead weight, this anchor. I mean, it is depicting a relationship here, but it could be a variety of things that we've talked about in this reading. You apply it how it resonates, Cancer. But yeah, this is a gray kind of situation here, right? All three of these cards are very gray and dark, okay? We got to do our shadow work. That's where we get empowered and let go. She lets go with ease and grace, moving on from a situation. See her face? Okay. And what number is this? 19. So then I already have a 9. There's several 9s out here. 19 is a 10, and that's an ending and a new beginning. Let go. And then here's showing a lot of, was in the reverse, so that tells me you've been doing the shadow work, Cancer, and you're releasing, you're growing up. That's what this card shows. The dark moon, it could have been some intentions that you set at this last new moon that we had as well. Maturation, growing up, introspection, and knowing thyself, mothering thyself. Okay. I always feel Aries energy with this too. You could have that in your chart with the horn there on the head. Okay. Retreating from the matrix, working on yourself. Okay. And letting go of relationships, values, your old skin or whatever, and embracing the new. And I can see that because these next two cards that came out, Little Boy Blue and The Secret Doorway. Now we've got some color. Now we've got some golden light shining. Now we've got doors opening. The fireflies here, okay? And the little boy blue. It's about living and speaking your truth. And the butterflies speak to a beautiful transformation, okay? This is a beautiful part of your awakening, that your dreams are coming true. You're actually living them. Seeing the world again like a child. And being really... in that moment of awe and exuberance. Think about a child, the laughter, the play, the spontaneity, right? They may not, like a baby this size isn't even talking. So they're more of an observer, and they listen, and, and they act, and they use their imagination. And yeah, so you becoming anew again. This is speaking of your rebirth, love, and the curiosity in you. To connect with your higher self, the golden light, the wisdom, right? Yes. Working with your intuition, trusting yourself in a situation, second sight opening, and dimensional doorways. I love that for you. 5, that's a big change. You being curious again. You opening up the doorways to this golden light, the golden abundance. I feel elementals all around you as well. It's beautiful in that card. And then the little boy blue is card 26, which is an 8, and that's all about harmony. Okay, return of the soul. Yay, this is showing me that you've been loving your inner child, Cancer, and that's really precious. I'm glad to see that. We all have gone through, I mean, we picked the family actually we were going to be with to learn lessons as well. And so it's about forgiveness too. Like I've done that with my parents. Like I may not have a beautiful tight-knit connection with my blood family, but I have forgiven, and I see it as, you know, they could only love to the ability that they were loved, right? And if they can't love me and how I require to be loved now in this new me moment, then it's okay to release it. Like I don't need to hang on to something that's bringing me down, that dead weight. Okay, so clarify the Silver Sisters. Where's this negative energy coming from? Clarify the Silver Sisters. Remember, I talked about that self-criticism. I think that might be what is coming out when I talked about the Page of Swords. Self-criticism. The Queen of Swords is here in the upright. She's like, utilize your wisdom. Trust your intuition about this Silver Sister. You know what I'm talking about here. Okay? She's out of her emotions. She's blunt. She can come across really blunt. But she cuts the bullshit out of her life. She's got the owl sitting right by her side on her dragon thrones. She knows on her dragon thrones, I said that plural. She knows she's creating her reality. She knows her thoughts are actions, and she knows her words are super powerful. They can be weapons of destruction or beautiful tools of creation. She leads with diplomacy and grace and wisdom, and yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, trust your intuition, trust your senses about negative energy, and protect your energy, she says, the Queen of Swords. Justice is coming. There it is again. Balance is coming. What is it that they need to let go of here? Moving on. The fairy tale. The fairy tale. I did see while shuffling your cards several times the Eight of Cups wanting to show up, which is leaving a situation behind that's no longer fulfilling. What's this fairy tale's about? What are they letting go of, the Cancer collective? Although, oh my God, that's like half the deck. They've got letting go of a lot. Something that didn't work out, and you're starting over. Three of Pentacles. Okay. The owl sits up in the tree again. The owl. I keep talking about the owl. There's golden wisdom. The cauldrons here. Taking, like, there's versions of the same person here being depicted. And so, yeah, you are the storyteller. You are the magician. You are the, whatever you want to call yourself, the witch. You're the actor, director in your own story. You can rebuild again. Okay? There's also a little owl in the smoke down below on the land, being supported by the land and the sky in this beautiful awakening. Mind, body, spirit working together beautifully. The fires of transformation. You can rebuild. I just keep hearing that again. Let go of the loss or whatever it was that didn't work out and start anew. Threes are about creation. Could even be about three people coming together there. Okay. Little Boy Blue. Little Boy Blue. Tell me about Little Boy Blue. 3 cards. Taking a leap of faith. Hell yeah. I love seeing that for you. Okay. And you work. Knight of Pentacles. This is, I'm going to do it one day at a time, one step at a time. This is slowing what is with the words and the tongue-tiedness for Cancer? Are you feeling that? Oh my God. He's just really slow moving, but he always gets the job done. Okay? It's about divine timing. One day at a time, one moment at a time, one step at a time to take this leap of faith into the new. Okay? Your ancestors are supporting you on the land and in the sky. The sun is shining upon the situation. You've integrated parts of your shadow with the little dog behind you. The dog star, Sirius, Serial, focusing on the red feather and the white rose here, about passion and purity now. Taking this leap, not taking much with you either. See, she just got a little knapsack there. But the sun is shining bright. Heck yeah. I love that. I don't know. This one always makes me think that she's sitting on top of like a woolly mammoth or something, or an elephant energy. And the Page of Cups. So emotional messages coming in. Even like I talked about that forgiveness a little bit, either processing your emotions, apologizing. An apology may be coming. And the fish speaks to fertility and abundance. Okay. Again, a page is someone learning how to balance their emotions in a situation. Okay. They could be a little bit, this is a young energy, could even be talking about a child. Could be just super self-focused, just only on their emotions and not other people's, you know, so it may be difficult for them to balance in emotional situations. Okay. What's the secret doorway about? So this whole awakening has been you balancing your emotions, and also like learning your worth and not rushing things, moving much slower with the Knight of Pentacles out, not rushing into leaps of faith, processing your emotions. That waterfall in the background too is standing out with that Page of Cups. So like it's showing that the universe is rewarding you in a multitude of ways for your work. For working at it a day at a time. You are supported in taking a leap of faith. What is this secret doorway that's open? It's open. It's open. It's landed on this awakening card too, this little boy blue. But we're clarifying the secret doorway. Secret doorway. There's a lot of cards there. Justice again. Oh my God. How many times has that come out for you all? A lot. That's card 11. Manifesting. Abundance. Yes, you're on the path. Trust yourself in this situation. And now this 10 of Wands, you've been... it keeps coming out too. We've been a little bit living up to other people's expectations here with this one. But the 10 is the ending, okay? So release this burden. He has a heavy rack on his head, you know? That's what made me feel elk energy. And the 5 of Cups, processing a lot of emotions. Okay, but 5s are about change too. There's 2 beautiful cups sitting right behind you in that tree. And the blessings being bestowed upon you are these petals, okay? And 6 of Pentacles. Okay. This is about learning your value. Teacher-student roles here. Okay. This is like 6s are about refocusing and rebalancing and like learning how to save and spend. Okay. And this is that limited mindset that you could have been programmed with from a young child. I mean, a child's being depicted here as well. So you can release these limited mindsets. Like this one is like, there's always so many mouths to feed that I don't have enough. Or like, I'd like to travel, but you know, I'm a little bit limited. And remember about this giving and receiving that I talked about earlier. Okay, giving is receiving. And in this whole situation, you've been learning about your sovereignty, and it's your right to be abundant. And situations that are becoming more balanced with these sixes that are coming out in this year. Okay? And especially with justice coming out so many times for you, Cancer. I love that. So I'm going to leave it here. Now they want me to get you one more card. Okay, so what's the future? I hear y'all. What's the future advice for Cancer? What do they need to hear in closing this reading out today? Future advice for Cancer. It's coming in the future. We know justice. I mean, if you pop out again, be mindful that you're dealing with devil energy, toxic energy. It landed over here on the Silver Sisters. That could be so many things, okay? I know that you're working through some shadow work. It could be that limited mindset, that lack mindset, that victim mentality, that codependency, the addiction comes into play when the devil's upright like this. Okay, yep, it landed right here on, because I didn't clarify this, the dark moon. Okay. You could be battling your own demons. It could be somebody in your life that's showing up. You're like, what the? Well, they're actually a mirror, because we've got the Two of Cups here showing you what you still need to heal. What else? Yes, I love seeing that. Okay. I got the Four of Wands underneath on the underlying here. Okay. That's about sacred marriages, beautiful connections coming together. Okay. The healed masculine and feminine within you. Okay. And the Seven of Wands was what popped out. This is my magic card in my minor arcana. This is about you standing your ground and seeing on this ground upon high from this clear vantage point. You can see everything coming at you. See that? But from this perspective, you know how to protect yourself, you know how to protect your energy, and you are moving forward with what you are super passionate about. Sevens are about evolving. Four of Wands, and then what's underneath that? Nine of Wands. I'm speaking to my wounded warriors out there. Your ancestors are with you, darlings, right? And maybe it's a time to set proper boundaries as well. Yeah, especially with the Nine of Wands. Being a bit defensive is the Nine of Wands too. So the constructions got loud as I talked about that outside. I don't know if you heard that. So I got to clip these two videos together to get you your big one. I don't know what happened earlier, but shit happens, right? So I love you. If this was your reading, drop me a comment down below, even an emoji, like, share, comment. And thank you for those good karma donations. I love you. Take care of you today.